Hello doll friends, welcome to Faith Dollsville. Excuse the mess that you see, it's just to illustrate that I'll be using this mess to make a beautiful thing. I'm gonna be making a dresser and an ottoman for the dresser for my teenage doll called Tahila in my story. So I'm using this cup and that other container, it's a lotion container, for the size of the ottoman. This cup is actually better size compared to the ottoman. So I'm using these pill boxes. The size of the boxes each is 11.5 in length by 5 centimeters. So together I'm gonna be gluing them together on their length. Yes, on their length. So it's going to give me 11.5 by 10 centimeters wide. So I'm also using this other box. It's actually a box of soap. Then what I'm doing now is I'm cutting this part is to be on underneath and on top of the pill boxes after I've glued them together, so that the top will be even instead of having a groove in between where I've glued. So sorry for the focus of my camera. I was not aware because the camera is above me and I'm a bit short. So please just focus on what I'm doing here. I've glued the boxes together and then I'm gonna glue these almost square shaped cards on top and underneath. As you can see, you use any box that you have, like so. This will be underneath or on top, whichever. As you can see, this is a Weet-Bix box. It's a box of cereal that I've cut out, and so I'm actually using a wrapping paper. It's actually a book wrapping paper. I don't have that what do you call it, that adhesive paper. We don't have bright colored adhesive papers this side. I've never seen them. I always see just the ones with wood print, or the ones that look like marble for cupboards. So I chose to use this for Taylor's bedroom. Look at me folding this as if I'm wrapping a gift. I forgot. This is not a gift. I was just cover it properly so that it will look like it is furniture and not a gift. So what I do is I just cut off the ears and then I'm gluing it side by side. I'm sorry, when I was shooting this I wasn't shooting it properly so that you can see everything that I do. As you can see, like I said, I cut the ears off and then I cut the sides, and then I lift this part up to cover those sides. I will later probably cover this section that is appearing, but maybe not. Now what I did off camera is I filled that box of soap. I filled it with plastic to make it a bit more stable. You can use whatever. And these are dowels. They are not dowels. They are paper straws. I found them a bit more stronger than plastic straws. You can use whatever you have that can be like the legs of the dresser. So I'm covering the paper straw with that pink wrapping paper. What I'm doing is I'm putting on glue every time I roll it. At first I used the glue stick, and now I'm using the white glue. So okay, what I've done off camera is I made holes, like round holes. I used an X-Acto knife to actually open these holes. What I did is I just made a hole, like stab in the hole, and then turn the X-Acto knife around until it made like the circle. You can also use maybe a round pen or something like that to make the holes. So why I unwrapped that, it was because the paper was not properly glued onto the straw. So I'm busy trying to make the hole bigger. That was an X-Acto knife, and then I'm putting glue inside that hole for the straw leg to fit in. I'm trying to just push it in and squeeze it into that hole and just ensure that it is exactly the same height as the other box. I could have used straws for all 4 legs, but I only had 1 straw. But at the same time this will help the table to be more stable with that other box, with the soap box, whatever box you'll be using. Okay, I'm just cutting off a little bit of the paper that was not properly glued on. So as you can see the progress of my dresser table, and I'm just measuring to check if it is the right height for my Geltahila. Right, doll friends, here's my dressing table. I covered a 12 by 9 centimeters box, cardboard box with pink paper, and then another cardstock or cereal box, and covered it with foil. And the black and white is from a party pack box, which I used as well, the black and white, to cover a box of medicine. And then I covered a flat cardboard with the fox fur to make it the seating. And here's my table as you've seen it. I'm gonna put some beads, I think, underneath to make it a little bit higher. My Geltahila can remove the mirror part to use this as a study table. As you can see, it's not attached. It's intentional. I didn't attach it. And here's our girl loving her dresser and her ottoman, and she's just chilling with her friend. The bedroom isn't complete, the bed isn't complete. I used the same cardboard to make the headboard, which is still work in progress. Tell me how you like my dressing table and ottoman. I love it. If you watched till the end, I am grateful for you. Thank you for tuning in, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, I appreciate you. To see you in my next video. Bye.